Hey guys, good morning to everyone who's in Germany and what's going on um to all my peeps out there. In today's video, I just wanted to talk to you about my struggles that I have as a I don't know how you call it, middle-aged man or something, 47. I'm 47, as you guys know, because it says in my caption always 47-year-old guy. Um yeah, I wanted to talk to you real talk about my struggles that I have being becoming that age. I just wanted to go and buy some croissants and some Brötchen, as we say here in Germany. So that's some bread rolls. And I thought, you know what, let me make a short video with regards to this. Could you guys please follow me, because I'm trying to do a thing out of this, and I want to see if I can make some money out of Google. Not because I need it, just because that's a goal that I set. That's also connected to some of the struggles that I have these days. You see, I have to realize that a lot of things are getting a little bit different in my head. That means I can't deal with circumstances like I used to deal with before. Now, for example, if something happens, I find myself in a very stressful situations. And that is actually not happening when I actually have stress. It's more or less, I can't define the real corner or the real situation that I'm talking about to you guys. But let me give you an example. For example, the other day I went to get some stuff done for my car here in Germany. For example, you have to, if you want to change anything on the exterior of your car, and you have to go to a technical observation services kind of thing called TÜV. And you go there, and for example, I bought new rims, which were absolutely legal and everything. So, and of course, as you know, when you go to a place where people work with bureaucracy, and they are very keen on what they're doing, especially on these people who know they have a little bit of power over you, meaning that they know if they want, they can just screw your life for a comma or for a dot or for little things that are absolutely unimportant when it comes to the big picture, right? So I go there, I show him everything. I bought the rims in Germany, everything is cool. I checked with the person who sold it to me. He's a professional, has been doing this for a long time. He gives me all the documents. I go to this place, I present them the documents. The guy tells me, I'm sorry. Let me go back one step. I go there because the person who sold me the rims told me that there's no need to print them out. They have a printer over there, it's like 5 pages or something. Anyway, so I go there. I'm asking the gentleman, hey, can I disturb you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to put this rims into my registration so I don't have a problem with the police if they would stop me. The guy is like, nope, you need this printed. I'm like, sir, there's a printer over there. Do you think you could print this out for me? I would even pay for it if that's necessary. No, it's 2:30 now. We are just open until 6, and I'm alone here. I can't do it today. You have to come back another other day. And if you have been to Germany, you know people are they have a very direct way of speaking. Means well, not very friendly. Well, I am German. I know what's going on. So I'm like, all right, you know what to do. I'm leaving. So I'm going home. I'm not frustrated or anything like that. I go home. I print everything out. I come back the next day, and I can already see the guy is not very interested into helping me, right? Although it's his job, you know. So anyway, I go there. I present all my documents, and he's like, no, this is not the right documents, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know anything. Like, so I call my dealer. I'm like, dude, he's telling me it's not the right documents. No, that's the right documents. It says there on the page 2. And I realized the guy didn't even turn the page. Like, this is the attitude. Like, and I'm like, hey, sir, you know, it's on the page 2. Oh, yeah. So he starts reading. Anyway, he sends me home a second time because one more page is missing. I'm going back. I'm printing that page out. I'm asking my dealer for supporting pages, etc. I tell you that. I go back a third time and I do this, and I'm still cool. Like, I'm not angry or anything like that. Of course, I'm a little pissed off driving back and forth, but you know what you do. But then, you know, the guy calls another guy, and I know that what I have bought, because I checked it a couple of times, and there is rules and regulations in this country, you know. So there is two people looking on my documents. So by then I've been printed 43 pages. 43 pages for something that is absolutely legal, and there's no need to do anything, right? You know? So they're looking over this and they're like, no, you know, you need to get a letter from the producer that this rims are conform with this tires, which is absolute nonsense, by the way, because a tire, if it fits on rims, it fits. Anyway, they sent me home back another time, right? And I just started, I almost started crying, and I was very, very angry. I called one of my friends and I was screaming, and I was really frustrated. I was shaking all over my body, you know. I felt that somebody's doing injustice to me, you know. And I was really screaming. I screamed so bad that I still have my throat hurts. And then after a couple of minutes of calming down, I'm like, what the hell just happened? You know? And it's just this feeling of insecurity and frustration inside of me. And I just gave you an example. It took a little longer. I'm sorry about this, but it's happening all over again, and it's happening while I'm getting older. You know, in my last video, I told you I'm looking for a job or something. Just want to let you know, I don't really. I have passive income. I don't have to work, to be very honest with you. And I own a little bit of real estate and everything, so I'm a very thankful person that I can live my life like this. But I'm realizing that I'm getting into a zone of, I don't want to call it depression, because I don't think it's depression. I had depression, and I know people who had depression, and I know a lot of people have depression, which is very bad. I had a lot of depression. I had panic attacks in my life and all that kind of stuff. But this is not it. It's just, I don't know if my hormones are changing or anything. Please, if there's anybody going through this, and I'm sure there's people going through this, because all of us are the same, right? Please write me in those comments and let me know what do you think, you know? It's just very frustrating. You know, I realize that also in some private sectors of my life, the reaction to things is different than it used to be from my side. And I just realized that I find myself looking at life and realizing that the way in front of me is shorter than the way I had walked so far. So I walked 47 years until this point, and I'm realizing that life is getting shorter. Okay? And I just don't want to fuck around with stupid people. You know? That's why I started this YouTube channel, by the way. Believe me. I was thinking, like, you know what? I love to travel. This is one of my passions. So I'm trying to do something with YouTube. And all my life, I wanted to do something creative, and I never did. I was always involved in business with some bolder guys than myself, uglier than myself, much fatter than myself, sitting in meetings talking about some bullshit, you know, buying, selling stuff, talking about, you know, just ego against ego. If you're in the business field, you know what's going on, you know. I never felt very comfortable to be. I was good at it. I'm still good at it, but I never felt comfortable. It's just a waste of fucking time. I have land in Spain where I actually live. It's green as this. I have trees and chestnut trees and everything, and cutting down trees, working with nature is so much more fulfillment. Yeah, now you're asking me, why don't you move there and live there? Yeah, because yeah, I have obligations too. I have a private life. My wife, which I really love. By the way, I don't have any problems with love. I don't know. I don't. I can understand if again, there are some things maybe coming up, but definitely not. I love my life. I really love my wife, and she's my best friend, and she wanted to move back here, so I came along. I came along. So, and it was my decision, and I stand up to it, and I also like it here, kind of until now, but still, this feelings, I can't get rid of this feeling, this depressive mood, this holes, this big holes that I find myself in. I could win 100 million euros tomorrow morning, and I'm not really saying this. Yes, I know I could help a lot of people, and I would be, but it wouldn't change. It wouldn't change, and that is very sad. It's very sad. So it makes me really sad. I don't know. I just wanted to share this with you, and I really hope that you guys can help me um to maintain this channel, because I'm trying to be honest about what's going on, and maybe I have like 32 followers or something, so I'm not trying to be like, I have only 100,000 followers or anything. I'm not trying to play the YouTube game as a marketing gig, but I want to make it happen, and I want to make money with it, because I think I can take everybody all around the world and just talk about a 47-year-old guy who is struggling. Yeah, I am struggling sometimes. Yeah, it's not always fun. Nobody's life is always fun. But I think when you're coming into age like this, I don't know, maybe it's a little midlife crisis. Is it a midlife crisis? I don't know. I have never been 47 in this life. I'm a Buddhist, so maybe in my past lives I was 47 as a human being. But so if you guys have any ideas or anything, just let me know. And I wish you the best. And yeah, I'm going on a trip with some people. There are people with needs that I do as an honorable job. I don't know, it's not paid or something. So I go with them on vacation, and there are people with needs, people with disabilities. I hope I'm saying this right before. And yeah, I like to do social stuff, and yeah, we're leaving on Monday. So if I don't have any videos by for the next 2 weeks, it's because I'm supporting this group, and they're also supporting me, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna cook for them, and then we it's an organization that helps people with needs, and take them on vacations, everything like that. Anyway, I know my videos are not structured. Please do excuse. I'm not writing any whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not doing this. I'm just talking. But I hope it still is interesting, and maybe it helps the other one to understand what's going on in them. Because I'm just trying to put in words what I'm feeling and what I'm experiencing. So, peace out. Take good care of yourselves, and please be healthy and happy. Bye, guys.